Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode here of Wanderlust Gaming. We're gonna tackle a few topics today. Among them, a new PlayStation handheld and the possibly PS6. Can't believe I'm even saying that, but a leak online. So yeah, we're just gonna have a look, and well, for me, this is a very positive news in the sense that, well, I know it's a leak, it's a rumor, but they can go either way, right? So there has been talk about a PlayStation handheld, in order to compete, and the very the popularity of handhelds in general has increased over the years, right? And I don't know why Sony pulled out of the handheld market, because I thought they were doing a pretty decent job, especially with the PSP. I think with the PSP they did. I think they sold around 80 million units, so that was actually pretty good. But I don't think that was enough for Sony. They wanted to be number one, and it was pretty tough with the Game Boy and then the Nintendo DS. But yeah, it says here that there's like a rumor PlayStation 6, and it will use AMD's upcoming UDNA GPU architecture, and they're deciding between a Zen 4 or Zen 5 CPU for the PlayStation 6. Hopefully it doesn't turn out to be too expensive. I know I noticed with Sony they do a pretty good job with even numbers. So for example, the PlayStation 2 was amazing, PlayStation 4 was amazing too, and hopefully PlayStation 6 is going to be amazing too. They do seem to hit the spot between price and power for those type of systems, in my opinion, because if you take a look at the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 5, they did launch a little bit pricey for my own taste, in my opinion, right? And according to them, it says here that the PlayStation 5 is in the second half of its cycle, so that's why Sonic has likely began development on the successor, which would be the PS6, right? But what I'm more interested is about the PlayStation handheld. To be honest with you guys, that will be something to. I would definitely get a new. I think they should start with the PlayStation Portable 2, since the Vita was kind of like, I don't know what the hell these companies do with their namings. I think that's why the PlayStation 6 is so successful, because they're just easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? It's just easy for the customer to understand, and that's what I think they should have done with the PlayStation Portable. And when the Vita came out, it should have been PlayStation Portable 2, and that's it, right? Who knows where we maybe we will have world peace by now. And in another news from Sony too, it seems like they're in discussions to acquire the parent company behind Elden Ring and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and more, which is obviously FromSoftware. I think they're like a really top tier. I think they're probably even better now than Bethesda, in my opinion. They just like reached like a whole new level, and they're really good company for a lot of the AAA titles that we see from today. So it says here that it is something real. The company has received initial letter of intent, but no decision has been made at this time. So for the time being, it's interesting, because a lot of people were not complaining, but they were scared, especially because of the Nintendo fans, because a lot of their games that we see here, like Octopath Traveler, Mario and Luigi, were developed by this developer, who owns, well, Duengo, which is the company that made those games, right? So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think they should Sony definitely go for them, because people don't want to admit it, but it's the reality. Exclusive games move systems, and if you don't believe that, then take a look at Nintendo. You will never see a Zelda game on a PlayStation because they know, like, if they lose their exclusivity status, they'll be out the window. So obviously, that's why they keep their games exclusive to their systems, and it's a good strategy. It's a proven, and it works. I mean, that's what they should do. Microsoft is doing it. They're like buying everything now, so I don't see why Sony can't do the same, and especially go after the really really good developers. So I just wanted to show you guys something really cool here. Well, Black Myth Wukong, it seems like it's already picking up a lot of awards here, especially with the Game of the Year at the Golden Joystick Awards. It won Game of the Ultimate Game of the Year. I don't know if there's a Game of the Year or this is the Ultimate, but it sounds pretty interesting. And speaking of Wukong, I saw here that they're gonna have a 2-hour trial on the PlayStation 5, so that's pretty cool if you want to try it out. And yeah, there was like a little post that I was seeing here. 20 days. So this was like yesterday, 20 years ago, the Nintendo DS launch in North America. So that's really crazy. I can't believe it's been that long. When the DS came out, it was like such a nice system, something very refreshing and unique. It offered something different, right? And like it was just like a great system overall. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the news. I always try to find something interesting to see. I'm still playing Final Fantasy 16. I'm like 50 hours into the game. Such a great game, guys, but I've been busy with work, so that's why I haven't been able to upload like any new videos about the game. But hopefully you'll see soon. So that's it for today, guys. Take care. Bye bye.